This is my way of cutting up a whole chicken, and I want to show you guys exactly how I do it. A lot of people do it in different ways, but when I cut up a whole chicken, I still get about 8 pieces. So the first thing I like to do is just take my knife and just draw an outline out on the backbone. So I just want to cut out this here backbone of this here whole chicken. Now, once you cut the backbone out of the whole chicken, this is what they call a spatchcock chicken. So you could cook your chicken just like this, and it's called spatchcocking. Now, when you remove the backbone from the chicken, you could just take all of your pieces. As you can see how loose that leg quarter is. All you have to do now is just basically cut the skin from that leg quarter, because that's the only thing that's keeping this the leg quarters intact is the skin. And we're just going to pretty much find that seam of the loose skin and just cut along that and basically detach the quarter from it. So that's one piece that we've detached from the chicken, which is basically easy. All right, like we say, a lot of people have different ways of cutting up their whole chickens, but this is just my simple and easy way. Once I said, like I said before, I just like taking the leg quarters and just cutting along the loose skin. And you get a feel of where that loose skin is. All right, so now what I'm doing here is I'm taking the breast part. I call this the breast quarter, and I'm tucking in the wings, and I got that breast part down on the mat, and I just want to press down on it to crack the breastbone. And as you can see, I cracked the breastbone right down the middle. Now I can just go ahead and split that breast right down the center. Now, since I got this divided, I'm going to separate the wing from the breast. Now, as y'all can see now that this was a huge chicken, and I like leaving part of the breast meat onto the wing. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm cutting some of the breast meat onto that wing. And when I do this, what I want to do is I want to cut to the bone, then I want to snap it. As you can see that joint, I want to cut straight through that joint, okay? That's all you want to do, is cut it until you hit the bone, then snap it, and then cut straight through the joint. And that'll give you a nice little good sized piece of wing. And you also have some breast meat on that wing. And when you fry that wing, barbecue that wing, you'll have some good meat on that as well. Now for the breast, you could do two things. You could leave it with the bone, or you could go ahead and debone it. And it's easy to fillet off the bone, okay? So that's our breast part there, and you could also split that breast in two more parts if you want to come up at least with 12 pieces. But I just want to keep it plain and Jane and simple and show y'all how I do it. Once again, I went straight to the bone, and then I'm popping the joint. As you can see, that joint came out, and I'm going straight through that joint and cutting straight down the middle and get a clean cut off of that wing, leaving some breast meat. And now what you could do with this, after you then cut up your pieces, you could go ahead and start trimming up some of the fat off of your pieces of meat if you like. It all depends on your preference or whatever the case may be. But this is another thing you could do too with the leg quarters. As you can see that little fat strip of line, that little line right there. If you find that line and just go straight down the middle, it'll just take you straight past that joint, and you'll get a clean cut off of your leg quarter. It works every time. I'm telling you, that leg quarter meat is easy to cut. You don't have to do any chopping or hard guessing of where to cut it at. It's very easy. And like I said before, all you have to do is just trim up some of your pieces from the fat, the loose skin, and just go from there. But once again, like we say, cutting that leg quarter, the natural line to cut will be that white piece of fat that's going down between the thigh and the leg. You'll see it, that white piece of fat. Just cut right in between, cut directly on that line, and you'll get a nice clean cut. And I do mean every time. So this is how I cut up a whole chicken. And then like I said before, if you wanted to, after you done cut your breast, you can cut your breast again to get 2 more pieces out of that to make it smaller. And that's basically it. This is how I cut up a whole chicken. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this here video. And if so, subscribe for more videos. And also watch these videos for more food cooking inspirations. And I love you guys, and I thank you so much. And comment below, give this video a thumbs up. Love and not hate. Love somebody and hate nobody. Peace.